everybody, in this video you'll be learning about the Foreach loop in C#. The agenda of my video will be what is a Foreach loop, understanding more about the Foreach loop and using the Foreach loop with arrays. Yeah, I've already talked about arrays in my last video. So let's get into talking about what is a Foreach loop. First of all, I'm going to create a console application in Visual Studio. Okay, here I've created a console application in Visual Studio, and I've named it for each loop in C#. First of all, before using the for each loop, you have to understand about what is the for each loop. Basically, the for each loop is the for each loop is an alternative to the for loop, and compared to the for loop, it makes your code more clean and more readable. One more thing that I want to share with you, that we use the for each loop when we want to iterate through every element in sequential order. Okay? Means that it will always start indexing from 0 and end at the end. Okay, so first of all, let's now understand about how we can use an for each loop or use a for each loop. So here I'm gonna create an integer array and let's call this numbers and initialize this to some random numbers. And it's number over here, make that numbers there, and a semicolon there. Okay, now if you recap from the last video, that to iterate through every single element of this array we use the for loop. Instead of doing that, we can use the for each loop. So if I just say for each and hit a tab, it will convert that into the for each loop. So over here, let's say over here I'm going to change this var to int. So you can even type in var. So what that will do is it'll take up the type dynamically itself, and then this item over here. And basically when we are working with the for each loop with arrays, we put in the singular, so in our case our array name is number, so this item should be replaced by number. Okay, and over here this collection, right? I'm going to explain about different other types of collections in one of my later videos. Okay, so now we have already discussed about arrays. So over here, just change this to numbers. Now let me explain this code to you. First of all, to use the for each loop, we use the for each keyword. So for each, like I've did here, and then brackets, you have to type in the data type of the array. That is integer in our case. You can even use the var keyword because that will dynamically take the type. And then second, we have the variable name, that usually people name the singular form of the array name, that is number. So we have named this number, and then the keyword in. So what this means is that this number is inside of this numbers array. Okay, is taken in from this numbers array, and then the array name. So when I mouse over here, it says name of collection or array to iterate through. Okay, and yeah, so when we run the program, or when it's the first iteration of this for each loop, then this variable that is used inside of the for each loop, number, will get assigned to the value, the first index position of this numbers array, that is 10. So this variable numbers value will be 10, and later it will be 1, that is 53, and so on. So let me prove that to you. Over here, I'll just print that onto the console. I'll just click on enter, and then I'll say console.writeLine number. That is a variable that is used inside of the for loop. And now I'm just going to run the program by clicking Ctrl plus F5. Right now, as you can see over here, that first we get printed out 10. That is the first value here. Then it's 53. That is the second one here. And then 67. That is third. And 69. That is the last. Okay. So I'm just going to close that off. Over here, just to make you understand more on the for each loop or more about the for each loop, I'm going to add all of these numbers and find out the sum. Okay, so in order to do that, over here, an integer variable. Let's create an integer variable. Let's go ahead and call this sum and initialize this to 0. Now inside of this for each loop, let's say sum plus equals number. So the easier way of saying sum equals sum plus number. Okay, and we don't print number over here, we print sum, and we don't do this inside of the for loop because we only want to see the result after it adds all of these numbers. We don't want to see it each time. Okay, I'm just going to cut this out from here, put it outside of the for loop, just like that, right? And now let's run the program like that, and it prints out 199, which is correct. Okay, now I hope you have understood about the for each loop in C#. So that's it for this video, guys. If you like this video, like and share this video. Please subscribe to my channel for more. Goodbye till the next video.